Good afternoon, students. So I thought I would make a little video for you guys just to make sure that you know exactly what to do for your EO3 assignment. So today you should be in Lightroom and you should be editing your photos. And then your goal today is to edit and export to turn those into your export folder. So I'm going to walk you through those steps. I have used Vincenzo's photos, so thank you, Vincenzo, for sharing those with me. And just to kind of quickly show you, I've flagged a few of the photos here. Again, to flag a photo, you can either click in this little area to flag it, or you can click P on your keyboard to flag a photograph. Okay, and then what your goal is for this assignment is to have 2 photos of each type of line. So I'm going to filter these so I only see the flagged images. And this is not quite the full amount. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 images. You're supposed to have 12, right? And so I'm going to unpick one here, so I'll have 12. But these are just kind of a random selection of images, okay? Again, for developing, you are supposed to you are supposed to convert these all to black and white. And I did show you guys a few of the different presets in Lightroom for black and white that you can use as presets. Okay, you can also, by the way, click on previous if you want to just use that same application. But I would like you to spend a little bit more time going through your photos and converting them to black and white. Okay. So let's just say for the sake of editing that I have completed all of that, and each of these are black and white photographs. To export the photos, well, before I do that, I actually want to make sure that I make a collection. And what a collection allows me to do is to sort them in order. So to do that, I'm going to select on all my photos. So I'm going to click the first one, hold the Shift key down, and click on the last one. And then I'm going to click the plus sign to create a collection. I'm going to call this again EO3 compositional lines. I'm going to make sure that this button is checked, include selected photos, and click create. So again, I have 12 photos in this folder. Okay, and assuming that these are all ready to edit, the last thing I'm going to do is put them in order. Okay, so this one looks like a horizontal image. Okay, and again, you're going to start with horizontal, then you're going to go to vertical, okay, then you're going to go to diagonal, etc., etc. Okay, so I would have gone through each of these and sorted those and put them in the right order. Okay, now when you're ready to export, you're again from the collection going to select all your photos, and that's really important. Make sure they're all selected. And then I'm going to click the export button down here. Okay, I didn't specifically mention this at the beginning of the video, but you do want to make sure that you have imported from your Google Drive. And to do that, you need to have it in your Google Drive first, right? So we clicked on the plus sign, we added a folder from Google Drive, and now we're ready to export those same photos. So for the export, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to export it to a specific folder. So make sure you select that. And you're going to choose this time your export folder. Okay. Now, mine, actually have access to all of your folders, but you're just going to go to your My Drive. You should have saved your export folder to your drive already. And your export folder is going to be named with your name -export. Now, if you did not do this in Google Drive, you're going to need to go to your shared with me, and you're going to select okay, I'm sorry, I just wanted to bring you over here. But each of you have a folder that is your shared with me folder, and it probably looks something like this. This is Noah's. You're going to right click on that and choose add to my drive. So if you don't see a shared with me, you don't see a folder that is your name -export folder, go to your shared with me. You should see it there, and then you're going to choose add to my drive. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this. So here are my list that I have. Each of you will find them by going to your drive and finding your folder. So here's Vincenzo's. I'm going to click choose. Okay, so that is the specific location I'm exporting to. You're going to put it in a subfolder called, again, EO3, compositional lines. You're going to rename your files as EO3 compositional lines with the start number of 1. Okay, and then everything else will be exactly the same as before. Okay, so I'm going to click export, and those will go directly to my export folder. Okay, so just to show you that, here is Vincenzo's folder. Vincenzo, you still need to do this, and I will go ahead and delete these. But here is the folder that's being exported, and there are the 12 images. So when I go to look at each student's folder, you can see that I've got your folders here. You're going to export your photos to this location. Okay, so please check to make sure that it does go into a subfolder. So for example, here are Brooke's, and Brooke, here's your black and white. You've exported them correctly, and so I'll be able to go ahead and see these done here. Okay, all right, so that is the instruction for today. When you are done with that, there's just one more thing to do. And what I would like you guys to do is to click on the History of Photography timeline assignment. This assignment is not due till the end of Monday, but I would like you to get started on this as soon as you're finished, okay? So today your assignment is to complete exporting your images for EO3 and make sure that gets done by the end of the period. Have a great day.